About 4 students are said to be dead today, the 22nd of March 2024, because of the irresponsibility of Nasarawa State University, the head of Nasarawa State University, and at large, the Nasarawa State government. And this student died because of a palliative that they were trying to get in the convocational square of that same institution in Keffi. Watch this video.
What is this? Also, what is this?
Is it because of rice?
Feel my pain, and I miss you calling my name. I miss you start to pretend. Whenever I stare at the wall, bro, I wish I could see you there. Smile forever, please. Happy so, but make your lifetime lead. If not person do this one, you think self know that again. And if not God did do this one, you have to cover her.
Those are students who were trying to get 4 mudu of rice, about 7.5 kg of rice, and 5,000 naira as palliative because of the hardship, whatever. Well, it is a good gesture by the Nasarawa State Governor, A.A. Sule. It's a very good gesture. But the way this was being done is totally wrong. As a responsible leader, as a leader that knows what he is doing, with experience and a lot of things, this wasn't the right thing to do. Even though it was the right thing to do, this was not the right way to go about it. And this happened in the convocational square. And the funny thing is that the governor of Nasarawa State, through his is it press secretary or whatever, are blaming thugs and hoodlums who invaded the school and got access to the convocational square, which led to the stampede. Of course, it's a normal thing. Every politician will not want to take the blame for their mistakes and irresponsibilities, if you ask me. Because I don't see a reason why you are giving a palliative to students, high institution. We are not talking about students of secondary schools or primary schools who are just very little that you can control. We are talking about able men, matured men. Some of them are cultists. Some of them are very, very strong. And you know that it is very difficult for you to control such people. And you guys were relying on the common security in the institution, the internal security in the institution. Let's start from there. How can you rely on that kind of security? Those ones that are there, they are barely trained for anything. The only thing they can do is probably just to intimidate some of all these students. If you misbehave, I'll make sure you don't graduate, blah, 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 blah. For some of you that have been through Nasarawa State University, you understand what I'm talking about. You know, when it comes in terms of clearance, that is where they'll show their muscles and say, yes, if you misbehave, we'll make sure we'll not sign your clearance and you never graduate, blah, 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 blah. Those are the people that you allow to handle this situation. You can look at the video, the way they were blocking, trying to make them not to enter. It's a normal thing. Now he's blaming hoodlums and whatever. As an executive governor of a Nasarawa state, or as a governor of a particular state, you are organizing a distribution of rice, 5,000 naira. I've not confirmed if it's 5,000 naira, but some cash actually. And you are relying on the mere security of the institution. You did not think about bringing police officers armed. You can deploy hundreds just because of that. And apart from that, there should be ways whereby these rice are supposed to be distributed. If you ask me, in my own opinion, distribute it to only indigenes of Nasarawa State. Because after all, the school is in Keffi to start with, and it's a state university. Nobody is going to question you for that. So that the number of people that are going to participate are going to be very low. If you want the rice, come with your indigene form, come with your admission letter. Then you collect it. It's as simple as that. Then you get, if it's possible, bring military. I'm telling you, all these things, when you do it, everything is going to go very, very smoothly. But, well, what do I have to say? Right now, he's blaming all these things on hoodlums. Why are you blaming hoodlums? Didn't you know that you're supposed to be expecting hoodlums in such situation in a country like this whereby everything is completely bad? There is hunger everywhere. Imagine 7.5 kg and allegedly 5,000 naira, and you're blaming hoodlums. That is the highest level of irresponsibility coming from the state governor and even the authorities of Nasarawa State University. You guys are to be blamed. From the VC down to the chief security officer of the school, you guys are to be blamed. And you know the funny part about this whole situation? This exercise, I think I was meant to understand that it began on the 18th. That is, I think, on Monday from other institutions. I think it was today that they started on Friday. It came to Nasarawa State University, and all these things happened. Let me give you a shocker on another thing that happened. The school clinic is on strike. Watch this video.
Because the school clinic is on strike. There are no doctors. We've lost about 4 students and many are injured. Excellency, this is not what we said for. Your Excellency, this is not what we said for. This is not what we said for. We lost our students. We lost our students just because of palliative.
On the bike.
This is not what we signed for. We need scholarship. We need better living. Not this. Not this.
Imagine this thing happened to your brother or your sister, and they happen to take that person to the school clinic, which is supposed to take responsibility to treat students. And they say that they are on strike. And that is the only alternative. What would happen next? That which means those students are going to die. Probably that's the reason why maybe those people died or something. We don't know. Why would the school clinic be on strike? The governor needs to address this immediately. Because all this one blaming the hoodlums of doing this or this, that, it does not even make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. Why would the school clinic be on strike? Is it that you have not paid them their salary? What is happening to the money that the school is generating from the school fees and all that? What is happening to that? You see, this is why sometimes when some people say vote credible leaders and good leaders that know what they are doing, a lot of people will think, okay, this is about politics and all that. But the people that are not godly, that don't believe in religion, some will tell you this is not an ordinary. In fact, people that have this level of conspiracy theory, they will tell you, oh no, this is not ordinary. It was a well planned because they want people to. I don't want to bring that conversation into this. But the truth about the matter is that is some serious highest level of irresponsibility, because if truly the government of Nasarawa State University and the state governor and the government of Nasarawa State, if they are really, really responsible and they know what they are doing, I want to believe before you distribute this palliative, I don't care, you can say this palliative should be given only to the indigenes of Nasarawa State, and nobody is going to question you, because to start with, that is a state university. And you can say indigene form first before I can give it to you. You can deploy even 50 soldiers in that convocational square. Nobody will mess up. 50 soldiers, 50 policemen. How much are you going to pay them? Now, these are the lies. It has brought bad publicity to Nasarawa State as a whole. Very, very bad publicity. The most annoying thing, the governor is blaming hoodlums. Does that even make sense? Well, we're also made to understand that the deputy governor came to is it a medical center or whatever in Keffi to come and visit, to come and see what is happening to some of the people that are injured, some of the students. We know that we don't know if there are even more than 4, but you know how it is. They will just give a little numbers just to make it look like, so that people will not panic so much. But we all know that it might be more than that. Why will a deputy governor come to such events? The governor will go to event dinners or whatever meeting that does not really make sense or add to the development of a state. Maybe because it's with the president, or go to some journeys and whatsoever. But this is life and death. Students are dead in your state university and you're sending your deputy. You're supposed to be there physically to examine what actually went wrong. Yeah. I was reading that the governor was saying that he's going to make sure anybody that got involved in this will be helped. Where are you going to see them? Where? I know the highest thing the police are going to be doing right now, they will go to, what do you call that student village? The one after the university, or they'll go to this high court. Anybody they see, anybody that if you dress anyhow or you stand maybe in groups, they'll just get you arrested because that is the only thing that they're going to do, and they'll tell you these are the suspects. At the end of the day, maybe the suspect will bill themselves 10,000, 20,000, and they'll just go scot-free. They'll just go and arrest innocent students. You know? And to start with, Nasarawa State is not Nasarawa State University. There are so many routes to get into the university. So to start with, before you can get into the university, it's very, very easy. So when you're talking about hoodlums, you're supposed to know that there are so many entries to Nasarawa State University in Keffi. So that is not supposed to be, you're not even supposed to say that, because you know for free, the school authority, they know that there are so many routes. People want to enter into the university. Anybody can just come in, walk in and just enter. Nobody is going to ask them, please, can you show ID card? Or there is nothing like that. You can just walk in and enter. The only thing, the so-called security, whatever, in the university, the only thing they care about is, you, stop dressing, just stop wearing leggings. Why you dreadlocks? Why you with this? Blah, blah, blah. That is just it. They don't care if you are a student or if you are not a student. So I want to say rest in peace to some of these students that lost their life. It's very, very unfortunate, because I want to believe a credible leader and a leader that knows what he's doing shouldn't have allowed this thing to go this way. I know the state government will say this is not how they planned it, but at least this is what happens when you delegate some very, very important things to people that are not capable. Hello, sir, the governor of Nasarawa State, sir. Some of the people you're working with, they are not capable of doing anything. Yes, because if they are capable, they're supposed to let you know that you're supposed to bring serious level of security in that place. They are not capable. I want to believe, probably, maybe a lot of them got employed based on, I know this person know that person, this person know that person. They're not even capable of doing the job, because if they're capable, they're supposed to predict and assume that this might happen. And they'll put measures towards all these things. Even apart from the hunger thing in Nigeria, we all know how it is when you want to share anything that is free in Nigeria. There is every possibility that there might be stampede. These are the things that the governor and the state government are supposed to think. If you're giving anything free, you will see people that you're not even expecting to come. So you're supposed to make provisions for all these things. Bring out security as if you want to, security personnel as if you want to go and fight some level of insecurity in your state, just because you want to distribute palliatives. When you bring that, any idiot that has any bad intention, we clear. Stay on a straight line with your admission letter and all that. They give you, you go. First of all, you start with your indigents. It should be, like me personally, if I'm the governor of a state, I'll tell you, I'll give my indigents first of all. Yes, I'll start with a particular department. Or if I like, I start with different departments. Come with your indigent. Once I pass your department, I'm not going back. It's as good as that. That is how this should have been done. And now the deputy governor is coming to visit. Come on, this is life. This is a matter of death. The state governor is supposed to be there live and direct. I know the next thing now, maybe probably when they see this video, they say he's engaged in something, or maybe he's traveled, or blah, 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 blah. Whatever. But the thing is, we're supposed to see a live video to talk about this thing. I hope these guys will rest in peace. But please, next time we should try as much as possible to know what we're doing in governance. Let it sink into your head.